get strength enough to save myself from everything and no one. Given the chance, I'd like to clear my name. I'd like to breathe again. Given the chance, I'd like to see the way you used to look at me, like it wasn't all in my head, like it wasn't all in my head. It's not all in my head. It's not all in my getting fucking mad! Oh, you've got work to do! How the fuck are you getting mad? You know not what you do! When was the last time you looked within yourself to see that you were a king when you made this decision? It wasn't really your decision at all. It wasn't really your decision at all. It wasn't really your decision. You've got a lot of nerve blowing off the hard work. You've got a lot of nerve blowing off the shitty question. You've got a lot of nerve blowing off the hard work. You've got a lot of nerve blowing off the shitty question. Why the fuck are you getting mad? What the fuck are you getting mad? Like why you got mad? Why the fuck are you getting mad?
Hey y'all, welcome to Lake House Live. I'm Ash, and today we are at the Asbury Lanes, kicking off Women's History Month with an awesome set that we have. And right here we have Tetchy. They are playing tonight with a bunch of bands, and also member of Big Girl as well, which we'll talk to later. So yeah, tell me a little bit about you guys are touring down to South by Southwest. I think that's pretty amazing.
I know, so excited to be. This is actually our second night on tour.
Very early on.
Very early on. I feel like I, just put on the new sheets for my sublet, and here I am in Asbury Park here.
It's pretty wild. Is this your first time in Asbury?
Yeah, actually, this is our first New Jersey show ever.
Wow.
So pretty kick-ass.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely. Have you heard the songs that you sing?
No, I've never heard them, actually. But yeah.
Very awesome. Tell me a little bit about the EP that came out. Last month? Right? Yeah.
It's so fresh. So we just put out this EP on our dear sweet label, Trash Casual.
Awesome.
So the EP was actually our previous lineup had written and tracked those songs. We were kind of like working on it, working towards this full length, and then like a bunch of changes happened in the band, and like we were eager to definitely still get them out there.
Absolutely,
and, Jesse actually tracked it in our practice space, our like
amazing
DIY dirty like basement studio. I don't know how they did that.
We love that. We love that.
They mixed it, and we just put it out with Trash Casual, our new label, who are absolutely fantastic. We've been having a blast. It's been a crazy couple of months here.
Amazing. And I saw the music video for Pyschosematic, and I thought it was super amazing. A lot of like very artistically, like cinematically and stuff. How was that?
So that was like our first music video that I like didn't direct and have my grubby little mitts all over. But yeah, I handed that one off to my dear friend Nick Clark Tanner, who lives in Austin, Texas. Actually, we're gonna be staying with him at South by. Wow, he really just like poured his soul into it. I think that it really hit for him as someone who like he doesn't really bring the same sort of like chronic illness experience to it, but I think everyone can bring this like sort of mental health sort of experience to it. It's a video about being in a hole, and feeling stuck and feeling kind of like alone. And
definitely feel it in the video.
Yeah. I wrote that song when I was dealing with pretty much like everyday symptoms of long COVID. So.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Definitely. So yeah, it's out there,
Well, amazing. And tell me a little bit about, I guess, like how you guys all kind of formed together, and like how did you two meet too? I think that's I'm sure that's a fun story.
I know. I wish we had like more of a fun story about how we met, but we met through a mutual friend who's like another hottie badass person. And but the wackiest thing about I feel like Kate and I is like just like we have a lot in common. We have like a lot of very strange things in common. I feel like we like in a lot of ways we're kind of like raised in similar ways. Our minds and hearts kind of operate from like the same sort of script.
Some would call it destiny.
Yes, definitely.
Beautifully
Kismet.
put.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, I want to, bid you guys a really amazing rest of your tour. And I hope that you all have so much fun at South by Southwest. And I hope you come back to Asbury Park too.
We would love to. We've got a lot of bowling to do. So.
Oh yeah. And
this one's very good at bowling, I just learned.
Ooh. There's always a wild card, like someone who's like doing this crazy spin or something and they hit a strike every time.
No, Jesse.
I think it's by accident.
Yeah, no. Oh. Jesse's the kind of person who like you don't realize how good they are, and then they pick up a bowling. Very modest,
You were on your bowling team in high school, and you don't want to tell anyone.
My secret bowling past, yeah, it's true. No, I don't know. It was a surprise to us all.
Wow. Okay. Well, I hope you guys learn some fun new secret talents.
Absolutely.
And share them with the world with the rest of this tour. And for everyone who is watching, make sure that you like and subscribe to our show so we can keep doing it and keep bringing out as many amazing local and national bands. And make sure that you check out Tetchy on all of the social media platforms and wherever you listen to your music. Thanks again for coming out, guys.